So nice out. I love this weather. 71 degrees. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is really bright. Like really bright. Alright, so if you read the title of this video, you should know what this video is about. If you didn't read the title of the video, why did you click on it? Like, did you just like randomly click on something by accident? If you did, hi, my name's Eli. I run a channel called IgnitionTube. You're watching my video. Today, I want to talk about something that seems to be a topic that has been pretty popular recently. And that topic is, of course, is stance and camber that goes with stance ruining the car community? Now, in my personal opinion, the answer is no. And I'll justify it. I'm not just gonna say no and end the video here. My reasoning behind saying what I say is that I don't think one specific trend in the car scene can actually ruin the whole car scene. I just don't see how that's possible. I mean, just because something is popular doesn't mean that the whole car scene suddenly becomes a mess. I think the problem that everybody's seeing and blaming on stance cars is certain people who are getting into the car scene as car enthusiasts. Forgive my finger quotation marks. But certain people who are getting into the car scene as car enthusiasts who are simply building cars that get them noticed. Now, I am a firm believer in building a car into whatever you want it to be. So I can't knock these people that are doing stance and camber and all that crazy stuff that people say looks dumb and all, you know, we've all heard it. But what I don't like, and what seems to be happening more and more in the car community, is people are building cars not for themselves. They're building cars to impress other people and to win shows. Now, in my opinion, that is the absolute wrong attitude to have towards the car community. The car community is about getting together with your friends, hanging out. I've tried to portray that this summer with all my videos. The whole reason why I'm involved in the community that I'm involved in is because it's a group of friends. Nobody has to beat anybody else. Sure, some people's car might be fast or some might be low or something like that, but we're all friends because of the cars, not because we're better than everybody else. But when these people come into these shows with cars built to win shows and they don't win or they don't get noticed, they suddenly throw a fit. And you know, they're, oh, fake friends are real friends and all this, whatever. All the stuff that gets said, all the Instagram posts and all that nonsense. It all comes down to they didn't get their car noticed the way that they wanted it to be noticed. And so instead of being like, oh, well, at the end of the day, it's still my car, like I'm still happy with it, because they've built this car for the sole purpose of winning shows or looking good parked. And now, building a car to look good parked and building a car to win shows are two different things. I should say that, because if your thing is building a car that's cambered and stanced and all you want to do is sit in the parking lot and chill with your bros, that's perfectly okay. I don't think that ruins the car scene whatsoever. I think what ruins the car scene is the people who build cars that are ridiculous, that, you know, just so happen to have crazy stance and camber because that's what gets attention. And instead of building it for themselves, they build it to win shows. They build it to get other people's approval, and they need that approval from other people in order to really be, quote unquote, oh, I hate these finger quotations, but it's so true, to be successful. Because their car has been built to be noticed by others, and if others don't notice it, then they fail. And then they go on and, oh, I'm selling this, I'm partying this out, I'm doing this and that, in order for people to comment and say, nah man, don't do it, like, your car's beautiful, your car's this, your car's that. I see it all the time. People, as soon as they don't win a show, the car's posted up for sale, and that's not because they want to sell it. It's because they want people to comment and say, hey man, like, your car is beautiful, you shouldn't sell your car, like, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do it, it's so pretty. That's how they get that sense of self-entitlement, and that's what's ruining the car scene. Because instead of people just being like, okay, I didn't win, you know what, maybe I'll go do this, maybe I'll go do that, like, I'll just go hang out with my friends after the show anyway. Now they're like, oh, didn't win, didn't get other people's approval. What do I do now? The whole purpose of this build, the whole purpose of my going to that show, the whole purpose of everything was to win. that attitude sucks. And that's what's ruining the car scene. Because people are now building cars to get Instagram followers. They're building cars to win shows. They're not in it to build that car to be theirs anymore. They're in it to build that car to be the craziest thing ever so that everybody will notice them and they'll get attention. I absolutely hate that. I think that that's really just no way to be. I mean, the whole point of the car community, as I said at the beginning of this video, the whole point of the car community is to just hang out with your friends and be, you know, around a passion that you guys love and do things to your cars, hang out, go for cruises, stuff like that. Maybe even park with your friends, hard parked, all aired out, all stanced, whatever. But the people that are in it just for, oh, I need to win the show, and if I don't win the show, then I don't get approval. That's not a real car guy. They aren't real car people, but they look like they are, and that's what makes everybody else in the car scene think that the car scene's getting ruined. And like I said before, because these people have the camber and the stance and all that stuff, it gets blamed on camber and stance guys. But really, there are camber and stance guys who are true car people. It's the non-car people that just so happen to have camber and stance that get all of the camber and stance people branded as idiotic stance queens and all those nice, wonderful nicknames that I'm sure you've heard. The moral of the story is, I think the whole point of being a car enthusiast is to build a car for you that you like, that no matter if you win a show or if it's just parked in the parking lot, looking at it makes you happy. That's what the car scene needs right now. That's what everybody in the car scene needs to be doing. And if whatever you're into, if you're into going fast, sure, build a car that's 1,000 horsepower. If you're into, you know, going to car shows and just park it, sure, by all means, bag it, stance it. If you want to do both, by all means. But when it gets to, oops, wrong way. When it comes down to people that are simply building their car for other people's approval, they're not real car people, and they are ruining the car scene. Just remember, build your car for yourself, please. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think below. Take it easy, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Pink Camaro. Okay.